Raz is a little, he knows my story a little bit. In addition to, so geeking out about Guns N' Roses. We talk about serious stuff. Raz and I talked about depression, what it's like to be handicapped, and how that revolves around Guns N' Roses. So people were, asking, hey, can you ask Rob Gardner, does he have any regrets? How does he feel? And, yes, these are natural questions, but there are people who may not want to talk about it. So I just wanted to, and just let you know the fans are respectful of your feelings, even though they wanted to know these questions either way.
No, it's definitely a valid question, and it's the most common question that I get. Anyone who knows that I play with those guys are like, wow, man, you must just be. Are you bummed? Did you regret it?
Right.
I always get that question, but my thing is that I always you got to keep just a positive outlook on it in the fact that, hey, man, that was part of my life, part of my history as a just as a musician or whatever. That, hey, I got to play with them, and I was part of it, and the whole scene like that. And in that aspect, I don't regret it. I think that over the years and hearing the stories of what went on with that band once they got really big and all that, and what happened to some of the people, there's no regrets there either.
Hey, how much coke?
I'm glad I didn't become a heroin addict or anything like that.
Hey, Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie, if you would have stayed in the band, how much coke do you think you would have been able to do?
That's what I was just saying. I'm glad I didn't become a heroin addict or anything. I'm still alive. I'm here to talk to you guys and tell you the story.
Thankfully. So does that lend itself to why you left? What made it?
Yeah. It does, actually. I think in part because there obviously were a lot of drugs and a lot of stuff going around at that time, I think I kind of explained earlier. I think when we were talking about when Tracy and I had left the band, and for those reasons, I think that was part of it. Was the different personalities that started coming into play, from, the transition from LA Guns to Guns N' Roses. I think that was part of it. It was a lot of heavy stuff. Some people have more the skin for it, and some do, and some don't. I think it's just a number of factors. But that led up to it, and some of the stuff I'd rather not talk about.
Whatever you're comfortable with. That's what I tell every person.
So I'm just giving you the outline of really, just the general feeling I had at that time, and like that, and like I said, there's just a bunch of stuff going on that I wasn't, agreeing with, I guess you could say, or whatever. And but no, there's no hard feelings or anything like that. I don't really have any. If I see those guys around, I see Slash. And, hey, what's up? How you doing? I've been to his shows, backstage, this and that, hanging out, stuff like that. It's all good. I don't have any. I haven't seen. I saw Duff. I've seen around here and there. And that's all cool. I haven't seen Axl. I think I saw him at, bumped into him at the Rainbow or something like that here and there. It's after they started taking off. But other than that, I haven't really seen or talked to him very much. But anyway, no, like I said, no hard feelings or anything like that. And I don't know if they have any about me or whatever. I would hope not. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't see why.
Things are what they are, and, time goes on, and, obviously.